welcome, first of all, Welgunde and Vlashilde. Welgunde and Vlashilde, but we have a problem with Welgunde. We're not sure where she is. She's probably... Yeah, she's with Albrecht, and you know how that goes. Another wonderful lady who is my date for the evening, and I sincerely am honored that she's my date. If you would please welcome Eva Wagner-Pesquier. I'll have each of them share with you in whichever way is most comfortable. So if it's not English, you can be German or whatever a language you're familiar with, and we will love you anyway. Just another person that's here too that I also love dearly, who's been a tremendous blessing to us. Some of you know her because you're part of the Gesellschaft, and that's Ina Besser-Eichler. Would you please stand, Ina? On that note, bon appetit. So what we're having during the day here, prior to the performances, is a lecture called Deconstructing Kastorf, to help folks connect with the production and enjoy what's happening. Rather than, maybe, you know, some of us may come with a preconceived idea of what it should be, and then you wind up maybe disappointed. But actually, there's a lot of wonderful things happening. So with no further ado, I'm going to introduce to you David Klein.
Here we're going to do a selfie. A selfie, there you go, all right. Do it.
The idea of this, of us doing this presentation came a year ago when on a night I met Ina Besser at a formal gathering who said, David, there really should be an explanation in English about what's going on with Kastorf's ring. I went the next morning to the German presentation and heard it and asked Dr. Frederick if he could do it, and he said, oh, I just wouldn't be able to. But there were 3 people there who said, well, we understand German and we know English and we can do this symposium. And the 3 people, 2 of them are here tonight, are Alexander V.D. van den Bottenberg. Would you stand up?
Come on, go. Alexander, go on up there. Go on.
And Adelaide Avecido, also
Adelaide, come on.
Is a presenter. Here we are. The presentation occurs a good time before, so you can come dressed, and tomorrow afternoon will be at 2:30 to 3:15. The performance begins at 4. 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. Free will offering, which goes completely to the Gesellschaft, and we hope you all come. We're meeting right over there in that corner, and we do appreciate the Steigenberger restaurant giving us both space and time, and a microphone that you have to swallow.
We were so excited, and what happened was an interchange between all of us that was very special. And it is David who invited us. Let's do something with this, and it just has developed, and we've worked on it. We've developed it, and we are still working on it, and it's just wonderful because it's an exchange between friends. That's what it is, and we can speak with one another while we're doing this, and it is just wonderful.
I think Adelaide said it all, and if you don't come tomorrow afternoon, you're not going to hear how the story continues. So you better be here 4 o'clock tomorrow?
No, it's at 2:30.
2:30 tomorrow, okay.
I would like to introduce to you then Voglinde Mimi Hagen. I'll have her pronounce her own name. My God, that's terrible. Forgive me, please. Would you come and just share with us your Bayreuth experience as a singer. So welcome to Glasgow, if you wouldn't mind joining us. How many times do you get to hear their point of view? It's pretty amazing what they've done for us this evening. It's amazing what they do as a life, as singers.
Hello, nice to meet you. Thank you to be here in this wonderful place. My first sentence in English this evening. Let's see what goes on. Mirella, it's an Italian name. Maybe some of you know the famous singer Mirella Freni. So my first name is Mirella Freni, and my second name is Hagen, which is part of the ring. You know, everybody knows Hagen. So Mirella Hagen. And yes, what can I say now? The wine is really good. I'm very, very happy to sing on this beautiful stage where every tone you produce is just like going to the last row, and you can imagine this is just a wonderful feeling. Some opera houses you really have to work hard that everybody hears you everywhere and understands every word you sing. Well, this is for me a challenge as the woodbird. It's really a challenge to that everybody understands every word, but with my two lovely sisters, it's much easier. And now I give.
So I'm happy to be here too. Thank you for your invitation. And I have to say, probably I can tell you a little story about our first week here. When we came last year, we came the first time to Bayreuth because we were here the first time last year. And in the first week we had to make the movie you saw in the pool. So Frank Kastorf said, so we have a nice idea, you have to go to the swimming pool and we want you to dive. And we have the one who does the live film on stage. He learned diving. He was down on the bottom of the pool, had a camera, and we had to dive. And so everybody said, "Oh, singer don't want to be wet, and they don't want to do sports too much, or to swim or to dive." And we do it. So we.
Except
And then we were very lucky because Frank loved what we did and was so happy that we did all the things he asked us for. So this was our first shock in Bayreuth, but we had a lot of fun, and singing on stage is really great, because as Mirella said, singing the acoustic is famous and very special. And the orchestra is amazing, and the conductor is amazing. So, and the colleagues. So it's a lot of fun. And now, Julia.
yeah, very good.
Okay, my name is Giulia Rutiliano, and I come from Germany, but my father is Italian, and so the.
Sorry.
Okay, what can I say? I'm very happy to be here, and thank you for the invitation. And I'm the last one, and it's very hard for me to say something. We loved Frank Kastorf very much, and I'm very happy that we three are a good team, I think.
Yeah.
And all of us wants to play, not only to stand on the stage and to do nothing, only sing. No, we want to play our part as good as possible. And we hope that You enjoyed it? And enjoy the rest of the evening.
I'd like to introduce to you now a lady that I call the miracle worker. Would you welcome Ina Besser-Eichler, the head of the Gesellschaft von Bayreuth.
Thank you, John, for introducing me. Yes, I am. Yeah. Close. Kiss it. Kiss it. Okay. So maybe I have a T-shirt. Kiss it. Okay. No. I'm Ina Besser-Eichler. I run the Friends of Bayreuth, the Gesellschaft der Freunde von Bayreuth. We support the festival since, the Friends were founded in 1949. So we have our 65th birthday this year in September, and we support the festival from its very first beginning with Wieland Wagner and Wolfgang Wagner. And yes, this is our aim, and we have more than 5,000 members from all over the world coming to Bayreuth, supporting the Friends, and through the Friends, the Wagner Festival here in Bayreuth. And yes, we all say welcome to Bayreuth. I hope you enjoy everything here. I hope you discuss about the performances, about the singers, and I think that's the most interesting thing, to feel the atmosphere of these people from all over the country, all over the world, from different professions and backgrounds, and everybody's here because he or she loves the music of Wagner and wants to have the experience here in this special place. Yes, and welcome.
The next lady I want to introduce to you is my date for this evening. She's gorgeous. She's wonderful. I get to call her my friend for quite a few years now. And we've gotten many a times to sit and just talk about all kinds of things. And one of the things I've had the privilege of learning that many times people who come here don't get to know is all the work, sometimes the hardship, and the late hours you have to do to keep this festival at a place of excellence that it is and representing what it means. So, I want to introduce to you, to me, truly, a God gift and a friend to my life. And I sincerely don't say that lightly. Would you welcome Eva Wagner-Pesquier, who besides my date for tonight, is also a closet Elvis fan.
Yeah. Elvis is first and then it's Wagner. So I hope the ones who don't know me yet, I just want to introduce myself. I'm at the moment running the festival with my sister Katharina, and I was born in Bayreuth. I was brought up here. I worked with my father, who ran the festival more than 50 years. And we are still the family who is at the top of the organization. But it is now very different. It's not a family theater anymore. It is run from the government. What makes sometimes life difficult to tell. So that means that what John didn't know, I live here in Bayreuth. I lived 20 years in Paris, and I moved 6 years ago to Bayreuth because we have 60 people the whole year on the payroll, and we have our own workshops. We build our sets, we do our costumes, and we have to organize 800 people to work here for the festival, with about 36 different nationalities. So you can imagine what it means for our administration to get that organized with tax, etc., visum. There are no groups at all. The orchestra, we have to engage everybody we do a contract with every musician, and there are more than 200. We do a contract with every chorist, with every cleaning lady, with everybody who works in the wig department, in the whole house, in the box office, etc. We have to engage every single chorist and, of course, every single singer. What means that I go around a lot to listen to people, and then they have all to audition here on the stage, because it's a very different acoustic than to other houses, as you can imagine. It's not like at the Met or not like in Hamburg. It is very, very different here. And that is why everybody is auditioning here. And we also have, especially during the festival, also auditions a lot. Not during the year, because we don't have a heating. So if we would do in November auditions, we have to have a kind of heating behind us. We did with Petrenko, we did in March, 2 years ago, we did auditions and we had heaters right behind us. And also a warm blanket, or how do you call it, electrical blanket, you know, that we were wrapped in, because it's freezing cold here. And also on stage, and the young ladies here, they know it because we started last year in April, and it was really cold. They came really with cardigans and boots for the first rehearsals in April and May, when we started already. So it is a very, very special place, and I think all of you, they feel it and they know it, and it is fantastic that you are supporting us, and we need support. I don't talk about financially, what of course is always welcome, but just to go on with this fantastic idea to come to a place like here, where you can do nothing else than enjoy the music, and you go there in the afternoon, and that's unique in the world, like this place, which is all in wood. And of course, to tell you personally, I was here already for the opening a long time ago. With my mother, she had 2 cushions because I was, about this size. And we were sitting in the first row for the opening, and we were sitting, my brother on cushions, and I was sitting on cushions, so it's close to my heart, this place. And I want to also, not only to remind you, I don't know if anybody knew our father, but he was a very important person here. And I'm happy to work with my sister, who is my half-sister, as people always explain me, but I know that, but I don't, it's too long to say half-sister, that's my sister. And we managed to do, after the death of our father and when he gave back the management, to work very, very, very hard. I can tell you, it's not easy if somebody run a place more than 50 years and then there come 2 women, and to be accepted in the board meetings and talking to the government and talking to, I'm not a feminist, but just to tell you, it's sometimes not so easy, but we fight, and I think we showed till now that we did a very good and interesting job. And Bayreuth was always there to discuss. It was in the time of Wieland and Wolfgang. And when Wieland did his Meistersinger, people were just crazy. When Giraud did his Ring, we had a bomb alarm at home, you know, here, because we live just next door. I mean, we ran through all that already, and I think you are all here because you don't want to be bored. You want to have exciting evenings, talk about it, and not just go and you go in your hotel and that's it. And that is what is exciting here. And then at the end, I just want to remind my friend Sherwin from Los Angeles, because I think most of you know him. He had this owl always. And he gave me an Oscar some years ago, and really the same size like a normal Oscar, and he put in our honorary member. And when I went to the control, I had it as hand luggage. And then they saw it, of course, there was an Oscar, and they said, what did you play? I said, well, nothing, I'm just honored from the Wagner Society. What is all that, And then it was... So I just want to ask you, if you could taste for Sherwin, just one.
Thank you, Eva.
If you want to know more, I'm absolutely willing to talk.
Bravo.
For that matter, don't fear coming up to Eva or any of the Rhine maidens to talk. I just want to say, first of all, thank you, all of you, for coming tonight. With still a dessert for us to enjoy. I hope you've had a good evening, not only in the performance of Rheingold, but here as well. I want to humbly suggest something. This is my own thing, so don't anybody write this down and say that anybody from Bayreuth said it. This is John Master Giovanni, Wagner Society of Southern California. Don't believe everything you read about the festival. Experience it and live it for yourself. It's an amazing place with amazing people. Thank you very much.